The big kicker started. Agita looks dangerous to me in third.
Youth. Arts. Culture.
Spectrum. Youth, Arts, Culture. Every Tuesdays, 11:50 a.m., bringing you current issues, tips, insights, and more. Only on Trax FM. Youth. Arts. Culture. Spectrum. Right now on Trax FM.
11:25 a.m. on the clock right now. This is Trax Momentum. Els Dines with you, and of course we are having the Spectrum interview right now. We are on Facebook Live as well, so make sure you head on over to our Facebook page at Trax FM Official. You can come say hi to our guests, you can leave your comments, your questions and stuff like that. But right now we are having a phone interview today, and if you're tuning in from Sarawak, it's super exciting. We are talking to Kulleh Grasi, who is a poet and a singer-songwriter. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good, yes.
All right. So what was the idea behind forming the Nading Rhapsody? And what exactly does it mean? You know, just for the fun of our listeners right now.
All right. So actually, Nading Rhapsody is an avant-garde Borneo indigenous world music ensemble. So officially formed in 2012, and Nading Rhapsody was based on our calling to come forward and bring out the messages from our forefathers, actually. So being Nading Rhapsody, we have always treated our voices and bodies as vessels and medium to deliver the message to the people, you know, to other people.
Right.
So our journey through Nading Rhapsody has really brought us different approach to connect our lands elements with the people. So Nading Rhapsody actually is not just a musical band, but you know, we project a lot of indigenous message to
right.
to everyone. Yes.
There we go. You mentioned it was formed back in 2012.
Yes.
Wow, that's a long time. That's 10 years. Wow, happy anniversary.
Yes, I did. Thank you. Yeah.
Right. So you have an ensemble of amazing bandmates and musical instruments. So tell us more about them. You know, like how many people consist of Nading Rhapsody and stuff like that.
All right. So there are 7 of us at the moment.
Wow.
And yeah, and then we have Randy on sape, the lute instrument, and our bassist Stanley, our ambience guitarist is Roy G, and our drummer Steve, and Ian is our percussionist. And me and Opa, co-singer, is doing chants and vocal, and so do myself as a lyricist and also vocal.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Sounds amazing, actually. And, very interesting because you guys are like incorporating all the, the traditional kind of musical instrument like sape and stuff like that. Do you know how to play sape yourself?
Well, not for performing, I think, but I guess to learn the the directions of musical of the sape, I think, I would say that it is quite similar and familiar to my craft, but to perform that as a musical instrument in the stage, I think I've not gone through that yet. I think I rather stay with my, doing heavy vocal as my instruments. Yes.
All right. That's very cool, actually. And so besides singing and writing songs, writing lyrics, you are also a poet, obviously, because you write the lyrics. So you are an amazing poet. So you're a writer as well as a cultural activist. So how has that been beneficial for you in your journey with Nading Rhapsody?
Well, it has been really an amazing journey. To be honest, it was like a roller coaster ride. You know, we had our ups and downs, starting from not knowing anything until now we are broaden our network, right? You know, because with so many great people and amazing people in this creative industry. I think everything should start with a little passion in themselves. You know, whatever things that you want to do, be it in creative industry or whatever vision that you want to do in your life. I think it's basically about put a little
bit of hard work, dedication.
Yes, hard work. Yes, yeah.
Right. Oh my goodness. Yes. And you know what? I'm very interested in the whole forming of this band and like how was it the first time, the first time ever you guys formed this band? How did you feel? Obviously there were some, I guess, rejections, definitely. So how did you feel like how did you overcome this?
Well, before we started Nading Rhapsody, we were playing around Sarawak, like with different kind of music. Of course, there's always rejected doors all over, years. And then I think it's all about determination and what drives you to achieve what you want to do in life, especially in things that you want to provide for yourself at first. Don't do it for others first, do it for yourself. And then I think at the end, truly, I think we will eventually know what will return back to us, So don't expect something more. Don't expect too much from establishment, at least, because I think establishment at the end will make you drown.
Yeah.
So do it for yourself, and you see how it goes later on.
Oh wow, that is so inspiring. So I'm pretty sure, like how did you deal with the rejections? Because definitely, how long was the rejection stage? Because I'm asking this because nowadays when people want to start something new, especially in our era, like this generation nowadays, right? You start something and then you don't see what they call overnight success, lah. Okay, so they do this for a period of months and months, and then they don't see a result and that. So how long was your rejection period?
Well, I can say that actually rejection is a journey. It is not a destination. Thank God for when we put certain goal in life, because we'll face a certain period of being rejected or certain period of being accepted, in such way. So I think, how do we deal with that? I think both elements will give us different treatment. And it's just how we see that and how we integrate that into our daily life, actually, because being in music or in our daily life, we all face rejection or failure.
Of course.
So I think nothing going to stop us if you have a pure heart of doing what things that make you feel alive.
Wow, amazing. Yes, definitely agree with you. So we'll be taking a short break right now. Coming back, we'll talk more about Nading Rhapsody and the songs that you play and stuff like that. So right now we are on Facebook Live at Tracks FM Official, so you can go over and say hi to our guests, and also, if you want to ask any questions, you can, and we'll be right back.
Hey, buddy.
On air, online, Tracks FM.
Feel good radio station. Make me feel good. Anywhere, anytime. Tracks FM.
11:35 a.m. on the clock right now, and if you're just tuning in, we have a special guest over the phone, Kulleh Grasi, a poet and singer-songwriter, also in the band Nading Rhapsody. Oh my goodness, and it's so amazing because you're over in Sarawak now, right?
Yes, I am.
Right. Which part?
I'm in Kuching now.
Nice one. Okay, so
you been to Kuching?
Yes, I was actually born in Kuching.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was surprising. All right.
I'm actually from Cebu. I was born in Kuching, then I lived in Cebu. Yeah.
I see. All right.
So fellow Sarawakian here as well. Yeah, Cebu Kia. That's the one right there. So coming back to this whole your band, your beautiful band Nading Rhapsody, you have performed at international events, right? And also you have brought the sound of Sarawak and Malaysia across the world. How was that experience?
Well, sometimes the experience was, of course, for us, it's too good to be true,
Yeah.
And it brought us elsewhere that we can't imagine before, because we started really, really small, There's another kampong band that dreaming to spreading our music outside there. So I think we also learned a lot from the new interesting people outside there. So that we how we accommodate all that learning process through our musical journey.
Right.
So it was a little bit about the experiences that we've been through all this.
Right. Of course. And where was the best, what's the most memorable place or experience? What can you share with us? Yeah, share a little bit with us. I'm nosy like that. I'm very kepo ma. You know lah.
All
right.
I think as cliche as that, I won't say that elsewhere will bring you. Of course, we are so intrigued with all the new experience that we face outside of Malaysia. But I think performing at home ground ourselves, actually, it is more meaningful. And I think there was I can quote maybe one or two of our performance. I think probably one of the best in our performance at Black Box Publica 2007.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was our first time doing semi-theatrical performance.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, if I could remember, I think it was one of it. If you ask me what was the most memorable moment, I think when our music connected to our audiences.
Oh, wow. Yes, that's the most memorable part. Like with your fans and your audience, that's the best thing, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very cool. And I'm pretty sure Sarawakians are so proud as well. Because when I first heard that, Nading Rhapsody, oh my gosh, yeah, that's Sarawakian, isn't it? So yeah, thank you for making us proud. But
yeah, thank you for providing, anyone's that sharing the dreams and the voices through any media platform, especially like Trax FM. I think it is a good initiative for you to introduce, using media to spreading a good music to others.
Of course, definitely. And I love how just now you did mention a little bit about don't give up, and you do things for yourself first, and then after that everything else will follow, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, okay, you know what? Obviously, this coming Friday, the 2023 budget is due to be tabled, of course, 7th of October. What are your wishes for the budget that would be beneficial for artists such as yourself?
All right. I think, as all we are aware, that the whole world suffered, right, a setback during the pandemic.
Yes.
So, now that most of the international borders has to be open, I think we can regain our momentum in the creative industry. So in support of our minister's aim for bigger allocation under tourism, arts and culture, I think as artists, I think we hope for possibilities in terms of financial support on our works and a better prospect for promoting ourselves, be it locally or internationally, I guess. So the ministry support could really help their journey, our journey.
Right. Definitely, yeah. So speaking of, right, do you have any kind of upcoming performance, or any upcoming performance in KL or in Sarawak or in Sabah, anything?
All right. So for the latest update, okay, you can find us, or you can find us on our social media pages. So the listener can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, or you can read more about us at our official website at http://nadingrhapsody.wixsite.com. Or just for slight information for our listener, I think maybe some of you know that Nading Rhapsody performed at the recent WAK, What About Music? What About Kuching Music Portal on the 1st October, I think last Saturday. So in conjunction with What About Kuching 2022. So for any upcoming event, I think we will always updating our listeners, our audience.
Oh, nice one. So people can find you. People can find you on Instagram at Nading Rhapsody, right?
Yes, that's Nading Rhapsody.
Nice one. All right. Before we let you go, is there anything else that you would like to add?
Okay, as you all can see now, right, the local music is truly vibrant now as many newcomers and different types of music appearing within the local scene. So when we first started, there were not many performers in the same genre as us. So one of our initial hope was to inspire the younger generation to come forward and not to be ashamed to offer our indigenous traits to the global stage. So looking at how vibrant it is now, I believe it is quite promising for this area of creative industry, just as long as opportunity are given to the newcomers and, of course, alongside performers who have been in the scene for a while to be pushed to not just locally, but internationally. So I think that's all, and I thank you so much for this opportunity and platform to share some new updates and, a little bit of Kulleh, Grasi and Nading Rhapsody.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing your insights and your time as well. We know you're a busy man. So, thank you so much for sharing your time. And also, you can find them on their latest updates, everything on social media at Nading Rhapsody. All right. Thank you so much for sharing your time today, Kulleh, Grasi.
Yeah, welcome.
All right, take care. See you soon.
All right, you too.
All right, bye.
We will be back next week for more topics, issues, tips, and insights. Spectrum, youth, arts, culture. Only on Tracks FM.